This tutorial is going to show you how to set up various discussion types, which are forums, in your class. There are 5 discussion types, and we're going to show you a little bit about each. The one that comes as a default to your class is the news forum, which you can see right here. So if you want to see what's in there, you can click on that, and as the professor you'll be able to update the forum. So you see right now it just has add a topic. There's nothing there yet, but let's take a look at the settings of the forum by clicking update this forum at the top right. Now all these settings are pretty much the same for all the forums. So once you kind of understand what we're going to go through here, then we'll just look at it for the different forum types, but they'll be very similar. So the news forum comes as a default, like I said, and you can change the forum name if you want to by typing over that where it says news forum if you want to make it something unique. And then you can put what you want. I put general news and announcements here in this forum introduction box. Then just scroll down, and then now this one comes as a default to leave everyone subscribed forever. Now subscription means that when a post or a new forum, a new topic or a post is sent to this forum by anyone, then people that are subscribed will get an email to the email of record on Moodle that tells them this and shows them what the post was. So this one comes already set up for yes forever. It could be changed if you want to, but you may want to leave this news forum for important things that you want all students to find out about. So you can leave that set for yes forever to accomplish that. But the other settings that you could use is no, nobody can subscribe. Yes initially means that they get set up initially, but they have the option to unsubscribing themselves. And then subscriptions are not allowed. The no would be they are allowed, but only if the student optionally goes in and sets it on. If it's not allowed, then there's no way the student could subscribe to it. So we're going to leave this news forum set for yes forever like it was. And then the read tracking for the forum just simply allows you to choose whether or not the student can see which messages have been read and not read. And you can leave it optional for the student or turn it off so they don't see which ones have been read or not read, or leave it on. Now the maximum attachment size, the course has a limit of 64 megabytes. You can lower that to other sizes if you want to for attachments that can be posted onto this forum. Now the next section is RSS, which stands for Really Simple Syndication. You may have heard of RSS before. Several websites allow you to select whether you want an RSS feed, which would send you an email or feed it to your RSS aggregator like Google or Yahoo and various ones to post any postings there, so you can go look at that list and see what's new. You may, as a professor, may set up whether you want no RSS feed, which is just leave it none, that's the default, or you can make it a feed for discussions, which they will see any new discussions that are put there, or all the posts, so the students can get RSS feeds for everything that's put there. And then once that is set, if it's set to something other than none, then you'll select the number of recent articles that are posted on their RSS feed. Now the next section is the grade section, and as a professor you have the capability to grade posts that are put onto forums, and you can select these various different methods of grading. So you can select, for instance, average of ratings, and then what the grade for each rating would be allowed. Like if you want to allow 100 points for every grade, or if you want to keep it something smaller. So therefore you can grade the postings. Now students don't by default have the capability to do ratings, but that can be set in an override function, and we'll show you that in another tutorial. But since this is a news forum, we're going to set this back to none, no ratings. And we'll go into more detail in a future tutorial about the grading. All right, now let's move on down to the final couple of sections here, the post threshold for blocking. And blocking will set a maximum number of posts that a student can put to the forum within a certain time period. So if you click this time period for blocking, you see you've got everywhere between 1 day and 1 week that you can set up. So if you want to say for each day you have a threshold for blocking of 3 posts. You don't want to allow someone to monopolize the posting, so you're gonna put that at 3, and you want to warn them when it gets to 2. They'll get an email message to say or some kind of post on the screen that tells them that they're 1 post away from being blocked. So that's the basics of that. If you really want to use that, I'd suggest that you click on these help icons here about blocking and just read some more of the details of that. Now the only thing left in these settings is the group mode, which is, like I've said in the previous tutorials, that's a little more complex than what we're going to get into here, so we'll do a separate tutorial on group modes at some point. So that pretty much takes care of the settings for updating the forum. We just showed the news forum here. So the next part to this tutorial is going to show you the various types of forums, which all have similar settings, but they operate slightly differently. So come back to that part to understand the various types. Thank you.